And here we go. Hi, guys. What's up? Happy Wednesday. Thank you for coming onto the live stream tonight. I know it's usually an unusual day for me to have a live stream, but I definitely have a special guest for us tonight. I have here Michelle Waffle. She is probably one of the coolest people that I've been following on Instagram, whether you want to learn about cosplay, comics, or collecting habits. I'm sure she can give you something that will appease your mind, appease your eyes as well. But I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you, Michelle, for coming on tonight. Um, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, thank you so much for all of your kind words, that beautiful intro art. Um, I truly appreciate you having me on tonight. I'm I like a little bit of everything. I actually did not start with cosplay. I started in comics. Like that was my very first thing that I got into and collected in the 4th grade. That was my gateway drug to collecting. And then from there, I would say I also collected Barbies,
Mhm.
dolls. I collected Hot Wheels with my younger brothers and action figures. So when we were younger, there just weren't a lot of female action figures, and my brothers would always want to play, and they didn't want to play with my Barbies, so I would play with their action figures, and that's kind of how I got into one of my favorite things, which is Marvel Legends. Back in the day, we had the Toy Biz figures, and those were fine. Those were great. And and now we have these beautiful, like detailed figures, these Marvel Legends. Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Uh, um, I guess
As
I I don't know, I stumbled into cosplay a little bit just because I was going to conventions already, and I just started cosplaying some of my favorite fandoms. A lot of Marvel. Marvel's my jam. I do a little bit of GI Joe, like 3 DC things. I've done like Gem. I've gosh, I'm trying to think if there's any other cool ones. I've done like something from Rick and Morty, something from
yes.
Vampirella. I love cosplay and I like collecting. I love stuff.
S- So you've already been going to conventions. Um, I'm assuming you got inspired by other people cosplaying at conventions.
A little bit, yeah.
What made you want to like jump into just, be a part of it?
I have a very like funny cosplay origin story.
Okay.
I I got an invitation to my nephew's like 5th birthday party and it was superhero themed. On the invitation it said that you should dress up as one of your favorite superheroes. So, I put together this like black cat cosplay or costume. It was pretty easy. I just like sewed some fur onto a cat suit, got a
Mhm.
wig, got a mask, really easy, really cute. And I get there and I discover that the dress up instructions were for the children
Oh,
and not the adults. So I was dressed up. My husband came with me. He was dressed up. My mom also came with us, and so the three of us were all dressed up. And it was really cute because my sister in law was like, well, you know what? I have a Black Widow cosplay and I wasn't going to wear it, but I'll wear it. And so
okay.
from that that experience, I had the costume already, and a convention was coming up, a local one. I think it was Sacramento. Um, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wear it because I've seen people wear costumes before, and I just wanted to try it to see what it was about. And from that, like all those interactions that I had, I met so many nice people. I took so many pictures with other cosplayers, like all the Spider-Man cosplayers were there and they just loved it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, Black Cat, like we got to get some pics together."
Mhm.
Instagram was still kind of new-ish, so we were just following each other on Instagram and I got such a warm welcome from the cosplay community that I wanted to keep that going. I wanted to try and do a few more.
See, that's where the encouragement comes from. And that's what I love when you go to conventions. You
Mhm.
meet all these new people, people that you never thought you'd be speaking to, of all things, too. Uh,
Yeah.
but you create these friendships, you create these relationships. And I know when I always go to a convention, I meet so many different people, even if I'm just standing in line. You just make a
Yeah.
friend. Um, and for me, I've never cosplayed before. I've had costumes. I've worn costumes for Halloween. I think the most recent costume I've had was a Green Arrow because I
Oh,
love Stephen Amell and the CW show and everything that came with it. That whole DC multiverse. What did they call it?
the
CW
Arrowverse.
Arrowverse. Thank you. The
Mhm.
Arrowverse. Loved it. I loved it so much. I think I remember buying. I think it was from his first and second season. It was kind of like the green shoulder thing over a leather jacket with the hood.
Yeah.
I still have
See?
it. I think it's over
You
there.
should.
I bought like a fake leather jacket and spray painted it green, and then I put the that garb over top of it, and I was like, okay, cool, perfect. I'll wear it for Halloween.
I love that. That's how it starts. It's usually people have Halloween costumes and they're like, "Oh, I could definitely just wear this to a con." So you could take that exact outfit and you could show up at any convention and you're good to go.
But the problem for me is, do I have the courage to do it?
You can. You know what? You'd be surprised. It feels weird at first,
Hmm.
but like you once you're in what I like to call a safe space within like the convention like grounds and you see other cosplayers, you're good. It's when you're like at a Starbucks or like you're pumping gas and people look at you
Oh,
weird.
well, see, have you been to New York Comic Con
I have once. Yes.
once? Okay,
Going again
so
though. Going again.
you're going again. Good. Um, there's a lot of cosplayers. Like they have their own like grounds, I should say,
They have like
in
a
the
section
convention.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, they take over a lot of areas. It's amazing. And then of course all the photographers are there and they set up camp and they'll
Hmm.
have their own area with all of their equipment, which is wild. But not only that, everyone in the city knows it's New York Comic Con because everyone is in costume wherever you go, whether you do go to a Starbucks or someplace to eat, you're still dressed up, crossing the street, everything. And so everyone, not that I would be, I think for me, I would feel self-conscious out in the open, but I know I would probably feel comfortable in the convention by itself. But you guys are awesome for wearing it 24/7 wherever you are.
It's a lot of fun. For New York Comic Con, my husband and I we dressed up as Emma and Tony Stark, like their wedding outfits. And as we were walking
Wow.
to the convention center, so many people were just like, they're like, "Oh my God, congratulations!" Like they thought we just got married, and
Oh,
it was really cute. It was really cute.
so did you meet your husband from? How did you meet your husband? I should say.
I did not meet him at a convention or in any like comic or like fandom related way. I literally saw him as I was leaving the bar, like a bar, and he was friends with my friend that I was with. And so I asked him, I said, "Hey, like, who's your cute friend? Like, you didn't introduce me to him." And so he gave me his number and he said to call him. He's like, "Call my friend." I'm like, "Okay." So the next day, I didn't call, but I sent him a text message and I said, "Hey, I saw you at the bar last night and I thought you were super cute." And
Very
he was like, "Am I getting punked right now? Like, what?" But I sent him my MySpace because we didn't have Instagram at
Oh
that
yeah,
time.
MySpace.
Yeah, I'm old.
So am I. I'm older. I guarantee you.
I don't know.
Nope.
um, but yeah, I sent him my MySpace, and he was like, "Let's go on a date." So we went on a date, and we were talking, and I told him, I'm like, "Hey, I really like video games and like comic books and like this fun like nerdy stuff. And if you're not into it, then I don't think this is gonna work." And he's like, "I'm 100% down."
Well, good.
Yeah, yeah, and it was a good thing because shortly after we met, I moved away. Like I was living in Sacramento, and then I moved to Reno, and it's not that far, but in the wintertime it snows, and you have to go through this mountain pass, so it could take a lot longer. And we were just like barely talking. So one of the things that we would do to like stay in touch would be to play video games. Like we both had an Xbox 360, and you had like a headset, and you could log onto the internet and play games with other people. So we would play like specific games with each other. Marvel Ultimate Alliance was like our jam. So
There you
we used
go.
to play that all the time, and we would just talk about like, "Oh, hey, how was your day? Like, don't forget to get this guy." Like, don't die.
I love that
So,
game. Ultimate
yeah,
Alliance is wonderful.
so good.
Place,
So
mm,
good.
PlayStation 2 and then
Uh,
Xbox 360? Or am I thinking something else?
no, the first 2, I think, were for all platforms, and then they made a 3rd one, but it was only for the Switch.
For the Switch. Yeah, I never played that
Mhm.
one because I didn't have a Switch.
Yeah, I was like, "What? Why did they do
Yeah,
that?"
why?
Yeah,
It sucked.
I know, that game was so good.
I so with your husband, I've seen several images of you guys on your Instagram, of course, which is awesome. You both are cosplaying. You're enjoying. What are the main like conventions that you normally go to?
We try to do everything that is local to us. Like, we love the local cons, like, do not sleep on the small shows because that's where you can truly find a community in your area. And the talent sometimes that they get is crazy ridiculous, and they don't even have like super long lines, so you get more of a personal interaction with them. But some of our favorites, I'd say we love San Diego. It's a marathon for sure, but we love San Diego Comic Con. We love WonderCon because, like, WonderCon is really great for the cosplay aspect.
Okay,
Got other things, like, it's got great talent, it's got great panels. There's a lot of, like, great vendors that come out, but the cosplay scene there is, like, super good. Everyone comes with their best. It's and then we just party. We cosplay all day, and then we just take over both lobbies at the Hilton and Marriott, and we just rage. And it's cool because then you meet people, like, outside of cosplay. Like, I've partied with, like, creators. Like, I've had drinks with them. They're just, like,
sure.
walking through, and they're like, "What's happening here?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a party." So it's a great way to meet people. Um, but I don't know. I think I think WonderCon and San Diego are both really great cons.
So those are two that I haven't been to yet. The only convention that I've been to on the West Coast was in Anaheim for Star Wars Celebrations, which was like 3 years ago, I think.
Oh my gosh, that's on
Yeah,
my list to go
I
to.
was there. Well, I was working for Reed Pop at the time, so I got scheduled to work with Epic Photos and handle a lot of the point of sale as well as all of the queue lines for all of the celebrity guests, which was wild.
Dang, that
And it
is
was
crazy.
right near the stage too. So everyone heard all the commotion and who was jumping on the stage. I was like, oh man, here we go. Um, it was fun.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun. It's always fun working behind the scenes at a convention because you get to know and how things work and run. At the same time, I was fortunate enough to meet enough celebrities from Star Wars that I never thought I would meet, which was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Oh,
For a
that's so
4-day
cool.
convention, that was awesome.
Yeah, working behind the scenes or working like if you're not there as an attendee, if you're there to work or network, it's truly a different experience for sure.
Yes. Networking was hard when I had to work at the same
Y-
time because I was
Yeah.
also trying to film footage for my own YouTube channel at the same time and possibly do interviews myself. Wasn't possible. And it was hard too because it was during COVID. So everyone was forced to wear a mask. And then people who didn't want to wear a mask, they were excused from the
Mm,
premises because it wasn't our
yeah.
rule. It was Anaheim Convention Center's rule. So
Mhm.
um but San Diego Comic Con, I'm hoping to get there next year. If I can get tickets, I'm hoping. Or
Oh,
at least apply for a content creator badge. We'll see. That all
definitely
depends.
try to get press. Um, if you can't, send me a DM after this. We can work
Oh,
something out
well,
for
that's
sure.
very nice of you. Thank you. Um, but with your cosplaying, a lot of that, of course, stems from what you love the most that you talked about earlier, which is your love of Marvel, collecting figures and comics. It's all collecting, regardless of what it is. Um, Comics. What did you read when you were a kid?
I am a diehard Generation X fan. Like that whole, I know it's very niche and not super popular, but at the time it was just a series that resonated with me.
Sure.
It was, you know, Jubilee left the X-Men and she went and she joined this other team with like other mutants her age. So it's all about like this kind of coming of age story. All these kids, they're going through these like pubescent changes but on a different kind of level. Like they're trying to find themselves but also navigating their mutant powers. And the whole series is just really beautiful. And the characters that they have here are so unique and everybody has an incredible background. It's so diverse. You have a lot of females on the team. There's a lot of people of color on this team and it I feel like there's a character for everybody. Like you read the story and you can really like connect with at least one or more of the characters.
I agree. I was I was right there with you. I remember collecting Generation X when I was younger. I remember when the first issue came out, it was like that chromium type
Yes.
double-sided cover.
Yeah.
Um, they handed out a huge wall poster when well, at least my comic shop did when it
Dang.
I'm
Oh
sure I
my
still have it
gosh.
too. Um, but yes, Jubilee left the X-Men to join this,
Crazy,
which
huh?
was with Banshee and Emma, which was a weird
Ve-
combination already.
but it worked. It
It
was
did work,
weird, but it worked.
right?
Yeah.
And I love their uniforms. The uniforms are awesome, and I
They're
think
so good.
of all people, well, they were all, of course, they were all new mutants. Everyone was new. Everyone was different, but you know, Chamber stood out the most. Jesus,
Oh my
what kind of
gosh.
mutant power
Like
does that?
he was like the tragic, like
Yeah.
sad emo boy and like I loved him. Like I wanted to be his girlfriend. Like, like oh my gosh. Ugh, I had a big old crush on him. And Sync. Like both of
Oh,
those guys.
well, M and Husk for me, of course. So I will go for
Yes, yes. I like that. I like that. M was like she is a whole mood and I'm here for it.
M was. Hey, I can't believe how much M can do to begin with. I'm like,
Her
what is she
backstory is
missing?
crazy. Her
What is she
backstory is
missing?
also crazy.
Honestly,
Yeah. She's perfect. She's perfect. Except
Exactly.
she had a secret.
um, so during that time, then, did you? Because one of my favorite storylines back in the '90s, which blew my mind, that I never, because for me going into comics, I never thought something like this could happen. But Age of Apocalypse was probably the most insane thing that I ever experienced as a kid, to change all of your covers, not covers, titles. I, the whole world changed. I'm like, what the hell's going on? What is happening? And I had to collect every issue from everything that happened, every crossover. I learned crossover back then. I was like, oh my God, what happened
Yeah.
to the Avengers in this? They had like a one shot of everything that happened to them. It's nuts. But that was one of my favorite storylines back in the day, because it blew my mind at how much it just completely changed the Marvel universe.
Yeah. Agree. Agree. Because I remember that happening while I was reading Generation X. And then I'm like, but wait, where's the next issue? Like, what happened to my
Yeah.
team? And it's like, no, everything's
Nope.
changed. That world doesn't exist
Nope.
anymore. Here's Age of Apocalypse. And I was like, what the heck is this? Like, oh my God. It
Yep.
was so good. I like that has to be one of the best crossovers of all time. Like,
Yeah.
period. People can fight me on that. I will die on that hill.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's a tear in the toy community with Age of Apocalypse with Marvel Legends. I kid you not. I kid you not. Because there are those
Whoa.
people that hate
They're like, what
Age
is
of
this?
Apocalypse. And then the fact that they hate Age of Apocalypse, they hate the fact that they made figures out of it. So
Those figures are
there is
amazing.
that
I have them
rift.
all. I
I
have
have
them
them all
all.
too.
Yeah.
I had to have them all, no matter what.
Me too. I even got like the characters I didn't even really like. I'm like, you know what? I got to complete the set. Like,
Yeah, you did, because you needed Sugar Man as
yeah.
a terrible character, not terrible in terms of his character, is he's the bad guy. You need him.
He's a big nasty for
Yep.
sure. Yeah.
Um so what are you reading anything now? Are you current with Marvel? I'll tell you that I'm not. I'm trying to keep up with it, but it's hard to do.
You know, it is really hard. I am going to be real and I'm going to let you know that I don't always have time to read and I buy a lot of the books pretty much based on like who the creators are or if I like the cover. I don't have time, so usually I'll jump on YouTube and I'll be like, I need a plot synopsis of this
Yeah.
storyline. Like, I just
Yep.
need to know what happened really quick. Uh,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
but the Age of Apocalypse just got rebooted like this week, I think. I think it just dropped. Like they're going back to the Age of Apocalypse.
It still
I don't know if you
exists. It,
I don't know if you knew this, but there was like so there was multiple volumes of Age of Apocalypse. There was the OG, which was amazing, like no notes, beautiful. And then they did like a follow-up volume to that, which was not bad. It was okay. And then I believe they also did like a third attempt to talk about it, and it was mostly focused on Wolverine, and he got like real weird and crazy.
okay.
So yeah, like I think that was not great, but they just like Marvel's doing this thing where they're kind of creating these new stories or like rebooting some things, and one of them is the Age of Apocalypse. So I haven't read it yet, so I can't say if it's good or not, but I haven't heard anything bad yet.
Okay.
Just on that particular title. Yeah.
I see. I think the most recent stuff that I started was the new Ultimate comics, because they brought Ultimate back,
Yeah.
and I had to pick up the X-Men, Ultimate X-Men, because it's Peach Momoko. I
You have to.
can't. I I
We gotta
support her work.
support our girl.
Yeah, I support her work so much. I worked with her for a little bit at Reed Pop. I had to manage her line.
Were you the one at the time of the The fight that broke out.
Yes, I was
That
there.
was, oh my god.
It
I
wasn't me
felt,
specifically, but I had to really
yeah,
like wrangle people out.
I
That
felt so
was
bad for her.
yeah. Because at
That's
the
like
time I'm like,
insane.
where the hell did she go? And then we spoke to her partner, and he was telling us like she's under the table. I was like, okay, all right, we got to keep these other people out of here.
Yeah.
It was bad. It
Oh
was
my
really bad.
gosh. Like
But yes,
grown men being crazy and like overwhelming this like this girl or this woman. Like, oh my gosh.
tiny,
She's
adorable
like
woman.
she's
She
so
is.
nice. She's like
She's
the
extremely
sweetest.
nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Um, the what was it? The Ultimate Comics X-Men and Spider-Man were my main ones that I've been trying to, because I was just like, wow, what is happening in this world?
yeah.
And I never finished it. I don't know what storyline they're in. I think I went up to like issue number 6 or 7. And I know that's pretty recent, but
They're still going.
they're
They're
still
still
going.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, of course, before that, everything with House of X, Powers of 10,
Yeah.
Hellfire Gala, everything, all of
Yes,
that.
Fox. Yes, we
Yep.
love it. We love it. That
A
was
lot.
that was another wild like drop where I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
If you read number one, I have to tell you that I was like, oh my god. Like I don't know. I mean, it's been out for a while, so I feel like we can talk about
Yeah,
spoilers.
yeah, you can definitely talk about it.
But
It's been
like
years.
the whole team dies, and I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, I
Yeah.
saw like one person die at first. I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's really, I mean, that's like pretty tragic. And then someone else died. And then the team is just like one by one, like everyone's getting taken out. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, what are they doing? Like they were killing heavy hitters. They were killing Mystique. They were killing Nightcrawler. They were killing Jean, Cyclops. And the twist at the end, like, blew my mind.
Sure.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is Resurrection Protocol? Like, what the heck? Like, it was so crazy. So
Oh,
crazy. Like, this, it changed the game for a lot of characters that have been dead for a while. And we got the opportunity to have them back in a
yeah.
way that made sense.
Yes. And I loved it. It was the writing was phenomenal. I just loved how they were all hero and villain together.
It
It
was a
was just like
peaceful time. It was a
I was
peaceful
like,
time.
this is actually happening? What is
Yeah.
going on?
I know the mutants were not at war. They were like almost like, you know what? Like let's just all kumbaya a little bit,
Hmm.
and we're not each other's enemy. Like the rest of the world doesn't understand us, and they were very diplomatic about everything too, which
Yeah,
is like, oh my gosh, this is crazy good.
I agree.
Yeah.
So you I wanted to talk about, I guess, your new role, or a role, I should say, with PSA. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you made this announcement on Instagram, but I'm curious, what will you be doing at PSA?
Uh, well, I'm still very new there, but I am part of their comic and magazine team. So I get to work in a field that I'm very passionate about. Like I love comics, and so to get to be a part of developing and rolling out these new services that PSA is offering for my fellow comic book collectors
Mhm.
it's like a dream come true. Like,
That's great.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I can say I've never experienced getting anything graded, and I always wanted to, but I could never decide which book, what
It's hard.
can I put their trust in that I can give it to them. But then again, I don't even know like the steps or the rules. I mean, I've seen the tables or the booths at like Artist Alley, things like that, but I never went up to them to just kind of educate myself on what needs to happen. So,
Okay.
can you kind of give me a breakdown of like what is someone like me who's so new to it? What would they want? What would they need to do to get one of their beloved books graded?
Well, first you want to pick the one that you want to get slabbed. Like which one that you want to encapsulate. Because essentially what you're doing is you are protecting and preserving something that is very like valuable to you, both like monetarily and emotionally.
Mhm.
So you want to protect the value of your book. And you choose which one it is, or if you want to encapsulate several, that's fine. You pick whichever company speaks to you, and you can submit it two ways. So you can pack it up yourself, like you put it in a like bubble wrap, cardboard, preferably like a Gemini, and then put that in another
Yeah,
box, and then that you have it shipped off to the facility to get encapsulated. Or what you can do is you can bring it and submit it at a show. Like I know a lot of the big shows have submission tables, like definitely San Diego, New York. We're going to be at New York taking submissions ourselves if anyone wants to come by and do that.
I will be doing that because I did pick one. I did
Oh,
pick
you
one,
did?
and I'm like,
Oh.
and it was funny because I never knew I had this book.
Mhm.
That's the worst part about it. I never knew I had this book, and I had this book when I was a kid. And I'll tell you this: we talked about being frugal, right? So at one of our local malls, there was a J.C. Penney outlet, and the outlet always got you know bulk of God knows what. And when I was a kid, it was like a stack of like 50 comic books for like $5 or something like that. You know what I mean? You don't know what's in there. My parents be like, "Oh, here's some books," right? I would put the books away. Sometimes they weren't even bagged and boarded, so it was just put away. Um, and then as an adult, I look through it and I'm like, what's in here? Because I don't even remember what comics are. And some of them were like, okay, but this, let me show you. This was in it, and I'm like, this is important, and I think it
I
needs to.
feel like I'm going to get blown away right now.
No, well, I don't know. To me, I was blown away. I was surprised at how good condition it is.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That is such a banger.
Right?
Wow. And you just had that in there,
I
like,
had
no bag, no
no
board?
idea. I found it like a couple of years ago, and I was like, I
Oh
don't
my
even see
god.
any spine ticks. That's how wild this was preserved, I
Oh
guess.
my
So
goodness.
I want to take this
Yes.
to the show and grade it.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh.
Come by, come by. Oh my gosh. I need to tell them your story, like, how you're just like, "Yeah, I just had
Yeah,
this."
I just had it. It's like, okay. And yes,
Oh
I,
my
I definitely want
god.
to preserve this to make this my
Your
first one.
first slab?
Yeah. I never even bought a slab. I was just like, I want to read it first before I
I mean, that's fair. That's
but
fair. Comics
if
are
it was
meant
like
to be read.
yeah, if it was a variant cover, because God knows, oh my God, you should know this. It's all David Nakayama. It's all J.
Yes.
Scott Campbell. Oh my
Yes.
God, I have a ton of Michael Turner stuff because he was
Yes.
my
Those are
favorite.
like all the greats. Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
love this. Yes.
Unknown Comics is my drug,
It's
unfortunately.
hard to go to that booth because I always
It's
find something too.
well, you're gonna
Then
do a
they
buy two get one free every
I
time, I'm
know.
gonna go crazy.
I was gonna say, like, then they hit you with the deals. They're like, "So this is what's up at our
Mhm.
booth here now," and it's always buy one or buy two, get one, and then, like, also, like, the more you buy, like, we're gonna like, you get more percent off, and then we have the show special, and then we have, like, the whole cast of, like, X-Men over here signing books
I
too, and it's
know.
just like, "Oh my gosh, my money is gone."
Yeah, I know. I know. I had to. I, what did I have? Oh, because I met Lenore. Lenore's on at their booth. I'm like, oh, okay, you're here. All right, so let me see. What do I have? And of course, I had a Marvel Legend Rogue on card back. I was like, this is what I
That's
want you to sign.
perfect. That is
Sign this,
perfect.
but not the X-Men '97 one because it wasn't out
Out
yet.
yet?
I had the Target exclusive
That's still a
card.
good one. That's still a
Still a
good
good
one.
one.
Yeah,
Still a good one. I was like, you
yeah.
know what? So yes, congratulations on PSA.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
I look forward to trying this out and see where it goes. See what number
Just
I get, I should
just
say.
sign up for an account before you come. Like, go
Okay.
online and just, like, you just get your information in there so that you're in the system. That will definitely help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So with comics, we love these characters. We love these
We do.
characters so much. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter whether it be Marvel, DC, anything.
Yeah.
Anime. I don't know if you watch anime.
I dabble. I like Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. I can't I'm too far into anime. I watch way too much. And of course, I guess with animation, um, X-Men '97, unbelievable show. Loved it
Yes. Yes.
incredibly.
So good.
I
Yeah.
I cry every time, no matter what. It doesn't matter. I'm a crier. I can't help it.
I know. It's very emotional.
I never thought it would be as emotional as it was, but it was insane.
Same.
Um,
Same.
but with these characters, you also did some collecting, and you did mention you started with Toy Biz, like
Yeah.
the 5-inch Toy Biz, the one that was on the like back in the '90s, or
The ones you could get, like, at KB Toys
gotcha.
or the
Yep.
outlet. I like the KB Toys outlet because you could get like 5 for
Yeah,
20 or something like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
3 for 10, things like that. I
Yeah.
still have some with the sticker on it that say 3 for 10.
Same. Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay.
was a great deal.
Yep. And of course, that came from that collecting for me also came from X-Men animated series. Had to get all these characters, and then of course seeing all these characters in figure form, but you never saw them on the show. But you're like, wait, they're in the comic.
You're like, "Who is this?"
Oh, I was always so excited. Were you also, um, did you also flip through all the pegs trying to find the right Fleer Ultra X-Men card that
Yeah,
you
I
can find
did.
it?
I did.
Yes.
I liked to collect the ladies, so I always tried to get one that had, like, a lady card at least.
See, I I would always try. There was one. I think I still have it too. Do you remember Kylan from Excalibur? He was a figure. He's like this.
I can see it. Does he have, like, a ponytail? I think?
Maybe he looked like he was in like an animal. He was a brown-haired, like lion-looking character that had two swords or something like that. But
Okay.
he was a character I had no idea who he was. But I bought it as a kid because there was a, not just a regular Fleer Ultra card. It was like a hologram, special insert card.
What?
And I I didn't know they would do that, but I found it.
Oh my god.
So I was
That's
like, oh, I need that card. I'm gonna take
Do you still have it?
the figure or the card.
Both.
Both, yes, I do have both.
Is it still,
I
like,
definitely do.
mint? Like,
No,
together?
it's not because I wanted the
You
card.
opened
I
it?
was more
You're like, "Forget
involved.
this figure, I want the card."
I was more involved with the card collecting
Oh,
um,
yeah.
than that actual character because I had no idea who it was. No idea. But he was part of Excalibur. I had to learn because I bought him.
Look, see, you learned something.
I did. I did. And his name was Kylan. And I could never forget it because he had some sort of special insert in the back of it.
I love that memory for you. Like that's like so niche.
Yeah, right. But with because were you consistent in collecting? Did you go all throughout Toy Biz, even when they made them in the plastic clamshell packaging, and then when Hasbro picked it up?
I did not. So I fell out of collecting for a little bit. I want to say maybe like my junior senior year of high school, and then my initial like college years, just because priorities, shifted and changed. um I was interested in other things at the time, so I took a break, took a little hiatus, and I picked it up again, I think like around the time I met my husband.
Okay,
I was getting back into it a little bit
right.
with comics, not with action figures, but after my husband and I like were boyfriend and girlfriend official, we both liked it. So some of our dates would be to go to as many like Walmarts, Targets, Best Buys, Toys R Us when they were still open,
Hmm.
and we would do figure hunting. Like we would hunt for action figures and toys, things that we were collecting at the time. And I always told myself and my husband, I was like, I will never collect Marvel Legends. Like I thought they were too expensive. I'm like $16 or $17 for like a figure. I'm like, that's not. I'm used to that, KB Toys like 5 for $20 deal. And I also didn't think the female figures, like the painting, was up to snuff. Like the girls always
Okay,
looked kind of like weird.
sure.
And I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that much for like a crappy painted figure. Gross. But then they dropped the Civil War Black Widow, and I was
Oh,
changed. I was changed. I was like, I'm
okay.
just gonna buy this one because she looks good. Like my girl looked flawless. And like I don't know how many figures like later, here I am.
Now, there's also a, are you a comic figure or a MCU figure or both?
So I do both. I started with just the comic book ones, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do the MCU ones. I don't know why I tell myself this because I always end up like falling in. Um, but we did start collecting the MCU versions. I think it was, I want to say maybe like when the Shang-Chi wave maybe came out, or like the
Okay,
wave before that,
sure.
uh, because I got invited to the premiere, and my husband and I thought, we're like, oh, we should bring this figure and maybe Simu will sign it. Like that would be
Mhm.
so cool. And we brought it, and he signed it.
There you go.
So now we're like, oh, maybe we should pick up some of those if we get to go to any of the events to see if we can get them signed. Like I think that's kind of cool because it's like their action figure, you
Sure.
know.
God, and you know what? Simu is coming to New York, I think
He
on
is.
Thursday, Friday, or
Hmm.
Friday, either one. And I are you okay? Let's throw this and I will finish my sentence. Are you in box or out of box? Or both?
Okay. I'm a mint inbox girl first and foremost,
Okay.
but I will buy two if I want to open one, or I will find it like out of box if it's
It's cheaper.
like really rare.
Oh,
Like
okay.
sometimes they have those sets, and I'm just like,
Sure.
I just want I want the one girl figure in a set of like five guys. Like I'm like, I don't care about the boy figures. I want the girl figure. So
Okay.
I will try to find the female figure loose.
It's funny because I always want the female figures first because they don't make enough female figures.
They don't. And like
So I
that's why I'm here where I'm at, collecting all the females.
so The reason why I said inbox or out of box is because I was both. But when it came to displaying, of course, I want to display them out of box, but I would keep the box in storage
Oh,
so that
okay.
in the event, if I need to move it around or do something, I can put them right back in and it's packaging. And then I went through a phase, which I'm still on that phase of discarding my packaging.
Oh my god.
So now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, if I wanted Simu's autograph, I don't think I have the box of his figure anymore, which makes me think
Mm.
if I don't have it, I may need to buy another Simu figure to do so. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Well, I have like 3 Simu figures. I have like one in box signed, one in box for the wall, and then I have one like that's loose because
Isn't it wild?
I want to play with
You
it.
always needed one for a wall. And
Yeah.
I used to have a wall of the Toy Biz figure and the recent Marvel Legends Carbeck side by side together. So
Mm.
you could
Mm.
see the huge difference between the two, like the
Yeah.
evolution of how figures came to be.
Mhm.
Um, and then I was like, I'm going to move away now. I want to open them all. So
Oh my
I opened up my card backs. Really, it's fun. I still have
god.
a couple that's still left behind, but
Dang, that's wild.
it is.
Wow.
Um, but do you collect? Is Marvel Legends okay? So I know you collect Marvel Legends. It's probably one of your favorite lines to collect. But what else do you collect?
Oh my gosh. Well, something that my husband and I started collecting together were they don't make them anymore. They are, oh my gosh, I'm spacing on the name. I'm looking at them. They're the little like chibi superhero squad, Marvel
Hmm,
Superhero Squad, and they came in like 2 packs, and they're these cute little like posed chibi versions of Marvel characters.
right.
And so that was like the main thing that we hunted for. Like Marvel Legends kind of like slipped in there too, but we were very into the superhero squad. And this was before they had the cartoon.
I
Like
was gonna say, did you watch the cartoon?
I watched the cartoon and I was like, this is not the same. Like they made the figures
No.
before the cartoon. And I'm like, oh, this is like making me not want to collect these. But like some of them were really hard to find. And
Really?
like, yeah, so I used to find them with my husband, like, we'd find some of the older ones at p like, because people weren't really into them, like, in our area, but on eBay, they
Okay.
loved them. So I'm like, maybe I can, like maybe we can fund the hobby a little bit, and we can pick up, like, some of the rarer extra ones and list them
Wow.
on eBay, take that money, and go buy some more. So we did.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I
It can
mean,
be
like, I didn't make a lot of money, but it was a way to still fund our hobby. Like I always like listed of the bids really low, and then if people wanted to bid it up, I'm like, that's your deal. Like,
true. That is
you
true.
know,
I mean, I've learned to
yeah.
get rid of older stuff or impulse buys that I've made in the past in order for it to fund newer stuff in the hobby.
Yeah.
And for me, I have not dipped into my paycheck for like 5, 6 years. So
Oh my gosh.
it's just a cycle. And my audience knows that very well of me. It's like, I can't pre order this or I can't buy that unless I've sold something that I want to let go.
Oh my gosh. That's
It's
like
hard.
that's like what is it? I don't want to say dedication. I want to say like you're disciplined. That's what it is. You're
Disciplined.
very yeah,
Sure.
you're very disciplined. Like I could not.
See,
I'm
but
like I'm like, "I like it, I want it, I'm gonna buy it."
I I hurt myself though because I will pre-order everything and I realize, oh crap, it's gonna it's gonna hit soon. I need to figure out the funds for that one. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my
So
god.
unless
Yeah.
that pre-order was pay up front. That's a different story.
Yeah. Yeah. But some don't fund until, or they don't hit until it's fully funded, right?
Fully
Or
funded
some,
or when
or,
it's about to be released.
yeah. Yeah.
Hasbro's perfect example. When it's about to
Mm,
be when it's about to ship, they'll charge
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And Amazon's the same way.
Yeah.
So with pre-orders that I just mentioned, I actually want to go over the new reveals that happened yesterday with Hasbro and their Marvel
Yeah.
Legends team. So
Let's look at them.
um, Dan and Ryan, not Ryan, Dan and Dwight, Dan and Dwight did their show. I miss Ryan. I know Ryan. It's just I know all three of them. It's just funny that it slipped out. I said Ryan. um, let me see. I'm gonna bring up toyark.com. I don't know if that's a website you're
Okay.
familiar with. There you go. Cool. Um, I think I already have this set up, but
Oh,
let's. Uh, I think we can do that. I think,
oh. I
or
think so. I think you're good.
yeah, we could do that.
I mean, whatever you want to do. Like,
Let's see. So I brought this up because with you being a fan of Marvel Legends, let's kind of go over what was recently revealed because I got excited. I got real excited. And this was the live stream, of course. So Toyark has pictures of the entire thing, but
oh,
they did announce new role play items. Of course, here's Daredevil from
look
Born
at
Again.
that.
What do you think of their role play items?
I like them. I don't mind them. We own a few. I don't know if you can see them in the back here. Like we have like the mini gauntlet. I have Mighty Thor's hammer and the Black Panther helmet. I just don't like the price. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, I will always wait or see if they end up on clearance or at
they drop
Ross
them at Ross
or at
and like
Ollie's.
it's crazy. It's so crazy.
hmm Did you find Mjolnir at Ross for
I
like 30
did.
bucks?
I did.
Yes, there you go. See? Let's see. Then there's going to be a lot to scroll through. So we have
It's
the new
okay.
Target exclusives.
I love this. Two bodies, like, yes.
I'm all for Mystique because it definitely needed an update. So now it's double joints, pinless. I'm happy. That's
It
fine.
looks great.
And then with Storm, I was kind of confused because I was like, I have this already in a way. But they updated the elbows and I think the body. Yeah, it's a different torso than the
It's
previous
kind of
black suit.
it's like a callback though to those Toy Biz ones, because we got white suit Storm, right?
Right.
And then you get like Storm in the black suit. So that's kind of what this is.
I was surprised they didn't update the head though. That was the weird thing. It's the same exact head.
Well, they
I know. They pick and choose.
they do. They don't always give us what we want.
Yep. And Mysterio, which was announced previously, which is more animated series, which I'm okay with. I'm glad they actually comes with a head sculpt.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then this reveal for New York Comic Con, which is awesome.
Ooh, Super Scroll.
The mere fact that Hasbro is actually going to have a booth at New York Comic Con is crazy to me because I've been going there since like 2012. They've never had a booth ever.
Like a full booth where
Yep.
they have like their displays and everything.
Yep. If they were going to have a display like they did previously, like when they displayed the HasLab Ant Man, or Giant Man, I should say, they were given space by Marvel Studios.
Oh,
It wasn't technically
it
Hasbro.
wasn't Hasbro space.
Nope.
Mm.
So that's how they got away with being at New York Comic Con, which is weird because you're just like 2 states away, you would have, I would think you would have a presence. But like I said, 2012, never seen a Hasbro booth at New York Comic Con. But this year, this is the year they're actually going to have a display and everything, which is awesome. Can't wait. But they're going to have their own exclusive, which is this Super Scroll, which I'll buy it.
I
I
was
could
gonna
use
say, are you
another
gonna get
scroll.
it? Are you gonna get it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna get it. Star Fox and Champion. Are you familiar with these two?
I know Star Fox. I don't know Champion though.
I can't remember either of them. I don't think I've read anything with them in it, and that's why
I
I was
don't
like,
know who asked for these.
yeah,
Like,
I don't know either.
I mean, they're great figures, but like, who's requesting this? Like, uh,
Who knows? Someone, it's on their bingo card, I guess. I have no idea.
yeah, bingo.
Yep. But then we start going into the SDCC reveals, well,
Yeah.
in a way, and then the full on wave of we're getting a mini comic wave again. I was okay with the first one. I don't care much for the little mini comics. They don't do anything for me. I
I
miss
mean,
my build a
they're
figure.
cute. They're
They are.
cute.
I would prefer a build a figure. That's
But
that's
they
what I
don't do
miss.
Build-A-Figures on the retro cards, right?
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that's why they're just stepping away from it. I don't remember the last build a figure that they've done.
you're right.
Well, Blackheart. Blackheart was, but that was last year.
Dang. Mm,
So
mm.
we're getting Feral, which is awesome. We can
You know,
add her.
she's been like a long time like request, I feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're are you okay, so I know you're a stickler with their faces, right? It's
Mhm.
gotta I'm so happy that
Gotta
they
be
do
cute. It's gotta be
digital
cute.
placement. Yep, true. It's gotta be cute.
Yeah.
But Feral, happy to have her. It's awesome. Just like how we got Wolfsbane this past year, I think.
Yeah. Or 2
And
years
now
ago, maybe.
is it 2 years? Oh
I
yeah.
can't remember. I can't remember.
Uh,
That was a beautiful figure too. That one had a very nice face. She was very cute. Loved it.
yes. But we getting Rachel here finally.
Oh my gosh. Look at you. We can complete the X-Force and the Excalibur waves. Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I love these effects accessories that she has.
These are very cool, I think. Like, we haven't seen anything like this before, so it's
Yeah,
nice that they gave her something like that.
and an alternate head to have two different versions of her. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That makes you want to buy two. 'Cause
I know, because you need both. Like, it's tough out here.
and then Silver Surfer.
I don't know if we needed this one.
We didn't.
Like,
We. It's nice that they updated it to the pinless body, but
yeah.
it's kind of like I have Galactus, so it's kind of like it's the same thing, in a way.
Mm. Maybe this is
You,
for the people. Like, did Galactus come with Silver Surfer?
it did. Yep, came with
Maybe this
four
is for the
figures.
people who didn't get the Silver Surfer with Galactus.
I believe
I
you're
don't
right
know.
too.
I don't know. I mean, don't quote me, but like,
It's weird because the Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer was technically the same Silver Surfer in the Galactus. So for those that had the Walgreens one, which I didn't, I was like, awesome. I
Walgreens
could
was so
never
hard.
find Walgreens
So
was definitely hard.
it's hit or miss, man.
Yep.
Except for my mom. Like,
Oh,
I sent her to a Walgreens to get magic, and she's like, they have like 12. What? Are you kidding me?
oh my God. We're gonna have a separate conversation about trading cards because that's what I do too. Good lord. Yeah, but this is basically the same thing, is just with the updated pinless body. That's and shinier paint job, but that's about it.
Not a bad figure though. Like we still love it, but I just feel like there could have been somebody else.
I agree. The Black Widow. Black Widow.
I mean, this is my gateway drug right here is Black Widow. But this is just like a repaint of a figure we got like previously.
Yes, this is
Like
the Target exclusive with a
uh,
this the same. Well, not the same head, but it's the head sculpt that came with. Was it the bike? No, I'm trying to remember which one it
there's
came
okay,
from.
but honestly, like we have so many Black Widows. I mean, I love her. I love her.
Right.
But like this could have been another like baddie, that we don't have yet. Still really nice, still a really great figure, but there's so many other like female Avengers who haven't gotten a figure yet
I
that we
agree.
had.
You know what? At least they didn't. They kept her on the new body. Everyone would have flipped if they did.
Yeah, that's true. They'd be like, "What is this?"
Yep. I don't. She's definitely a pass for me, but
I mean,
you
I'll
know, if,
still buy it on clearance for
there
sure.
you go. That's where I'm at. If I
Yeah,
find it at clearance, I will
heck
pick it
yeah.
up.
I want to pick her up. Okay,
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Listen, I don't feel like we needed another Daredevil figure, but the body is bodying. Okay? Like I feel like this is something that a lot of like customizers are gonna love. Or if you're trying to make like a figure of yourself, you know,
Yeah,
like
it's true.
it's like a great like base body.
It is. I
So
agree.
yeah, like
I was
doesn't
not
mean that
expecting
they'll
this.
love it, but you were not expecting.
No, no. I mean, the Dare. I was like, okay, Daredevil, fine, but it is wild because the only thing that makes it Daredevil is the head sculpt, because it's just a base body. It's
I
like, okay,
know. Yeah, it's basic. It's a basic
it
body,
it's
but in a
different.
good way. In a good way.
It is a good way. It's
Yeah.
just different because they've I don't think they've ever done a body like, so it's an all new body. It's an all new body that they've done because it's a sweatsuit. That's all it really is. But I don't know. I
I
could
mean, it's a
easily
pretty
pass on
tight suit. I mean, on clearance, I would definitely get this one.
it. Then who's next? Who is next?
Look at those sneakers, man. Oh my
I know,
gosh.
right?
They-
I Can you believe this picture?
Oh my god.
I don't.
I don't like that's you know what? It's fine.
Here he
Oh
is.
my gosh, beast.
Here he is. My
This is
God.
astonishing beast.
Right?
This is our like Grant Moore. Wait, no, astonishing was not Grant Morrison. Just
Uh,
that was
John
Josh.
Cassidy. Right? John
Yeah.
Cassidy.
Honestly, like this is kind of like a blackout part for me because this is when I was not collecting.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Uh, For those that um, either read Astonishing Comics or actually had some of the figures from back in the Toy Biz days, I mean, these updates now is very welcomed because of how good or how far Hasbro has come with these
Yeah,
figures.
agree, agree.
But this, man, to keep going with this astonishing X-Men team, I'm loving it. It looks great.
I'm waiting for the Emma Frost and Jean Grey 2-pack.
You think so?
Yeah, we need that. We need Emma Frost in her like baddie outfit. That was a classic. And then Jean Grey who's like covered head to toe. with a
Yeah,
jacket. Like Emma Frost is like, it's not cold in here, and Jean Grey is like, I'm chilly.
if they do that Emma Frost, that would be really nuts. That would be pretty cool, though. Um, we're of course we haven't seen Jean Grey yet, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah,
But
we've gotten
because
like
they,
so many like 90s jeans. I mean, I love it. I love that we have 90s jean finally. But I feel like we need a new jean. Like, can we get any other jean
well,
besides 90s or Phoenix?
you know what you well, we need a better House of X gene. I'll tell you that
Oh, I mean, that's like basically Marvel Girl.
exactly, and it was terribly made.
You know what we need is a Hellfire Gala wave. That's what we
Well,
need.
it's already started, so we'll see what happens with that.
Mhm.
If you're aware of it,
I think it was they dropped a Spider-Man, right? Like they
yep,
dropped, yeah. And I was like,
Walmart
oh,
exclusive.
okay, okay. But I mean, that's like really basic though. Like that was an easy one to do. So if that's like a red herring type of thing, I'm gonna be very upset.
Well, it's true. You know why? I can see that because they did the same thing with Spider-Man for House of M. They made a House of M Spider-Man. They may have made one other character from House of M, but it's like you could have gone further, but they didn't.
I know. They're just they're tugging at our heartstrings here, you know. I don't like to be played with like that.
Well, that's where we have to just wait and see what happens,
I
unfortunately.
know. I mean that I'm not a Beast fan, but that Beast figure is stunning.
Oh, it looks great. Absolutely. And so, of course, these went up for pre order today.
Mm.
Did you pre order?
I do not pre-order. I used
Oh,
to, and I always find it for cheaper somewhere else. So I just hold out.
well, see, that's what I've done. If I had pre ordered, whether it be from Target or Walmart, you know how they have normally like a 90-day return policy. If I had find it at a liquidation store, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, there you go. There's my out.
But that's like Walmart or Target, like where you like this is Hasbro Pulse, so you can't like return it. You can't be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I found it
Yeah,
for a better price." Like that's why I don't pre-order from Hasbro Pulse is because like there's if I find it for a better price, then I can't.
that's the risk you take. That
I
is the
know,
risk you
and
take.
I I want to collect them all, so I gotta be. I don't like to sell them, so
And how about Bobby?
Secret Wars Ice Fan, and he's clear, right? Like he's
He's clear.
translucent.
He is clear, but they mm,
You don't like it.
they didn't
Is it
update it enough, I should say.
okay?
They I feel like it's the same body that they use for Silver Surfer. It's just
Ooh.
translucent, but they did add a bunch of accessories to it,
They gave
and
him a belt.
they gave him a belt. So all these accessories are nice.
I think it would
I
have
don't
been
know.
cool to have like a non-translucent head. Like maybe he was like mid-transformation or something. Like that could be cool, kind of cool.
You know what? You're right. Because have we ever gotten a Bobby Drake that's not Iceman?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I can't recall. I really can't. And that's a very good point. That would be nice if we could have a Bobby Drake. You know what's a good Bobby Drake head? Like an old Marvel Legends Spider-Man Peter Parker head. That would be a
Yeah,
good Bobby
yeah, that
Drake head.
haircut is perfect.
But we don't have like a base body. They can make Johnny Storm and Human Torch separately, but
Yeah,
they've never made an Iceman separately.
they haven't, huh? Like in any of the like, is there? Can we use like one of the basic X-Men costumes? I don't think he was there for part of that. You know how they did like the 2 3 packs of the X-Men like team uniforms and you could potentially like swap heads and like make anybody, but I don't think Bobby was part of that. time.
No, this the strike team, right? Um,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I can't
I
think
don't
of
think
one.
I don't
But
think
yeah,
anyone else would work. Or maybe they're gonna do X Factor Bobby because they did X Factor Cyclops and X Factor Jean. So
yeah,
I
but
don't
you know
know.
what that looks like?
I
Do you
know.
remember? It's
Yeah.
hmm,
It's not the best. It's not the Bobby everybody wants.
nope, it is not.
Oh my gosh, Gladiator. Like now this
Gladiator.
I'm here for. Like this guy, he is such a baddie. Like yes. I love him.
I am. I'm fine with this because I'm okay getting a newer Gladiator. I mean, I have the first one from the Apocalypse Build a Figure. So this update is very much needed, and I think it's great. And I feel like his colors work well for an X Men '97 shelf
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. Plus he made a little cameo in 97, I think.
Yes,
So
and then we get Deathbird.
oh my god, we get Miss Milky Way Ghetto
Yes,
herself.
that's true.
I'm loving this figure. I'm buying this 2-pack just for this figure though. Like look at her.
I think
Absolutely notes. Yeah.
everyone is buying this 2-pack for
Yeah.
just this
Maybe I should
figure.
pre-order this one, huh?
This one I'm extremely excited about. One, it's female. Two, it's Deathbird. That's really
Period. Yeah.
I'm like there was a part of me that's like, is this a soft goods cape? Because it I don't think it is. I wish it was,
I
but it
know, it
just
would be nice.
look at that sculpt. I
It's
was like,
still beautiful. It's still beautiful. And then if you have the Lalandra, like having them together with Charles, oh
I
my
know.
gosh. This is a dream right here.
Oh,
I don't
I
think
was
I've
so
seen
happy.
Deathbird since like Toy Biz, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at her. Mm. You know what? Hasbro Bro knew what they were doing with this one.
I know there's a part of me that's gonna ask one of my customizer friends to make a soft goods cape for me. Because I had I had a friend make a Lalandra cape for me because I
Oh,
was like, I can't use this plastic thing. It's just I don't like it. So she made a new cape for me so that way I took it off and I was like, done. It's perfect. But this, I'm surprised. No accessories. Not even like a weapon.
that's mm. Does she have weapons? I can't remember. They gave her an
Eh,
extra head though, right?
nope. That's
What the heck? We get
yep.
2 heads for Gladiator and only 1
Yep.
for our
Two heads,
ghetto queen?
two heads and two hands for Gladiator, but nothing for
Nothing for
Deathbird.
her? Oh, that's a crime.
Yeah.
That's oh my gosh.
That's why I was like, what? What's
Oh, they're
happening
gonna
here?
have it on Amazon though. I can pre-order from Amazon.
Yeah. You can bring September 18th. So almost a week. A little bit over a week.
Okay, I need to set a reminder because I need that. I need it.
And this is the last one. This I at first I had no idea what that background was. And then he
Yeah,
brought out Nick Fury. I was like, oh my God. Are you serious?
that's like
I
classic Nick Fury too.
I played
It's
this
Howling
video game.
Commando.
Hmm?
Is this Howling Commandos Nick Fury?
No, actually, it's the Punisher War Journal video game by Capcom.
Oh my gosh.
It's that side-scrolling game where you just shoot people.
Not play that one.
I have it on my arcade one up with Marvel versus Capcom. It was one of those extra video games that it came with it. Um, but if you, how can I? Do you remember a game? This will date me, and we'll see. Do you remember? Well, you should know this. You should know like how Double Dragon was or Final
Oh
Fight.
yeah, yeah, I
So
know
it's
Double
that
Dragon.
type of that's that type of side scrolling, but with
Oh,
weapons. You just shoot,
okay.
but you
Huh.
get a blue Punisher, and that you could say this is Howling Commando's Nick Fury.
I mean, you get two like hunky muscle dudes, so if like you need these guys in your collection, like yeah, this is not for me. Like, but I appreciate I appreciate it.
I don't know if I need these two, but it is tempting. It's definitely tempting.
Oh, maybe if it was on a discount.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at it. They're so cute. They were like in sync. It was really cute. Like they were
Yep.
dancing a little
They
bit.
he basically posed them the way that they would walk on screen.
Oh my god. Those are really like those are nice accessories. That explosion accessory, I
Hmm.
like that a lot. But look how
And I
many accessories they got, and our girl Deathbird didn't get
exactly
one. Oh my gosh.
many pictures. My goodness,
Oh, they really
Amazon
liked
too.
this one. They had a
But then
whole photo shoot.
they did. They always do. The photographer is pretty good, but this was their teaser. Gold bars
Gold bars.
and like a suitcase bag.
That's a very weird looking suitcase.
It looks like a money suitcase where it opens from the top and has like a belt. But this is where it was a little bit, they kind of had markings on the gold bar.
Can
I
you
can't
like,
make it out, honestly.
oh my gosh. Okay. Who's got like,
I
hmm.
have no idea.
I
No
don't
idea.
either.
There
I'm
were
never good at guessing who it is though. So,
there were suggestions that maybe it's a more comic accurate black cat with gold bars. But I was kind of like, that's kind of really reaching.
I don't know. I feel like we just got that Gamerverse Black Cat, so I don't feel like they're gonna release another Black Cat that soon.
True.
You know?
That's that's a good point.
I mean, there's a better chance of this being like a Wolverine or something.
Oh, well, we'll never know until we get that answer. Maybe we'll get that answer in New York. Who knows?
Yeah, if they're doing a panel, they'll usually reveal some stuff.
They will. Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series will have their panel on Thursday at 11.
Oh, it's together. They're doing Star Wars and Marvel together.
Yep. And then,
Okay.
um, what is it? That's what Hasbro's doing for Marvel and Star Wars. I think Friday at 11 is GI Joe and other properties like Ghostbusters, something like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
okay. I mean, I like Star Wars too. I'm so glad they finally gave us Sith Daddy. I've been waiting for that one.
Okay. So I think that's pretty much the evening. That's really what I wanted to go over, have a conversation with you, get to know you a little bit more, kind of just geek out over some of the things that we enjoy, especially collecting. And doesn't
Yes,
matter what you collect, as long as you enjoy it.
that's right.
Um, I'm so thrilled, like, because I'm big on Marvel Legends, so I really appreciate that you have the same, you know,
Enthusiasm.
intensity, enthusiasm. That's a better word. I will use that word. But um, before we go, do you have any specific favorite collectible that you have that that is something you would never part with?
Oh my gosh. I mm, I have one for sure. Like I am a huge like Louis Tan fan, and
Oh,
I have a Shatterstar that's signed by him, and that was like I think that was the first Marvel Legend I ever had signed by a celebrity. So I think yeah, I like that one.
are you in the habit now of getting figures or collectibles signed?
Yeah, I am. I'm yes. Cannot cannot deny it. Like I have a few like here in front of me too if you want to see. Like, like this one
Hey, there you
signed
go.
by Anthony Mackie. And I think this signature is I can't remember. My friend got it for me. I want to say it was another person in the movie.
Oh,
But, but yeah, like that. They're just oh my gosh. This one was pretty cool too. Um, this one is Lady Deadpool, and it's signed by Blake Lively.
is it really?
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Like it's.
I do.
Yeah. I randomly had this figure, and I was like, you know, because it was like $7 on Amazon. And I'm like, I'm gonna bring it because maybe there's a chance, and there was. I was like, oh my god.
That's
Ah,
awesome. That's awesome. I think Marvel Legends wise, I of course have Lenore Zahn sign my Rogue, but
that's a good
I
one.
got my WandaVision Scarlet Witch signed by Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh my gosh, that's the
That
only
was
like,
that was
oh,
awesome.
that's so cool. I'm thinking about getting it signed like at LA because she's gonna be there, so I might get mine signed.
Yeah, there you go. I see. I got the one. That was the one where it's a window box because the latest one was the non-plastic packaging, and I was
Yeah,
like,
who did that? Like,
I
oh my God. I remember I was so upset.
like,
Like being a mint
and,
inbox collector and then having that happen, I was like, are you kidding? And then all of the swapping that was happening,
mhm.
like, mm,
Oh, I'm aware. I hear it all the time. I've bought an Amazon figure before, and it was like it's not the same figure.
I
So,
know. I saw somebody got a banana in theirs.
oh my
I
god.
was like, that's so messed up. Like, what if that banana rotted out, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Even some of the liquidation stores, I see swap figures all the time. It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
I know.
we know where that came from.
It's almost really funny just to like see people do it and then return them. Like, yeah.
I don't know, but I'm more focused on getting a lot of my Star Wars Black Series from the Disney Plus shows autographed because I got a ton of them done already, and I think the only people,
Who
which
are
I
you
can't
missing?
remember, who am I
Who
missing?
are you trying to get?
And of course, their name escapes me, but Harrison Dula from Ahsoka or Rebels, either one. And then I still need Sasha Banks as Casca Reeves.
Ooh, ooh.
Um, I would like from the Ahsoka show Shin Hati, the blonde
Oh, yeah,
Sith.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would love to meet her because I have her figure. But I would love to get the oh God. See, there's names completely blank out right now.
It's okay.
The voice of Darth Maul from the animation, which
Oh,
why
yeah,
can't
I
I
know.
say his name?
I can see his face. I know who you're talking about.
Exactly.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
So
my god.
those are the mains right now. I got the heavy hitters already.
Ooh,
So
you got the heavy hitter.
yes,
Dang.
like
Dang,
Rosario
Art, you're
Dawson was
hustling.
very difficult.
Yeah.
Very
Why was
difficult
why was she so difficult?
because of
Not her
how,
particularly, but like
yeah, how Reed Pop managed their whole thing at Epic Photos. That was the more difficult part about it. Um, then I think the only one that I met multiple times is Ming Na Wen
I
because
know. She's everywhere.
I love her. She's
She's
awesome.
so sweet. I have her figure signed as well.
See?
Yeah. 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 So I was like, oh my gosh. I just happened to bring it to what was I seeing? I think The Mandalorian season 2
Oh,
premiere.
cool.
Yeah. She was there.
Sam Witwer. There you go.
Yes.
That's see.
Yes. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Simo. Jeez. I can't believe I forgot his name.
Oh,
Oh. Did you ever meet Hayden Christensen before?
no, but I need to. Like, I need to.
I met him briefly at Star Wars Celebration because he wasn't doing autographs, but he was doing photos at that time. And plus, during that time, no one knew he was coming back for the show, so he surprised everybody, and that's when everyone was freaking out
Mm.
because then he could get his picture.
Dang. I know. He's having like I'm glad he's having a renaissance because like when those prequels came out, I feel like there was so much hate for them. And now it's like
Sure.
everyone loves them. Like they're like, oh my god, like these are so good
Yeah.
and Hayden is getting so much praise. Like,
Well, it's that generation that grew up.
yeah,
That's
that
that's
was
the
our
whole
Star
thing.
Wars, you know?
Hmm.
Like the previous generation, they got to see their Star Wars in the theater. But I remember
Yep.
going to the theater to see the prequels. Like
Same.
I don't buy my tickets ahead of time, but I bought my tickets for the prequels. Like, yeah,
Nope.
pre-sale.
I agree. That was my generation too. I mean, I had my original trilogy on VHS and all that stuff, so I would, of course, that's what I grew up on. So when they announced episode 1, 2, and 3, I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
that's
pretty
like your
crazy.
generation Star Wars, you know, or
Hmm.
our generation Star Wars.
Right.
Like, like, yeah, that was crazy because it's like, oh my God, Star Wars in the theater, and you get to experience that for the first time. Like, those are like
Yep.
core memories right there.
Yep. And from what I remember when I was a kid, I enjoyed it. And I guess, see, that's why everyone is
I
so
liked it
torn.
too. I loved it too. I think it was more like maybe the older generation that grew up with the OG Star Wars. I feel like they were hating a little bit, you know. And then
Well,
we
we know
got
that.
yeah. And then we got the like Force Awakens like trilogy, which I mean, it has its issues for sure, but like the prequels at least were very much like a cohesive story.
Right. Well, we'll see in like, I mean, let's see, 15, 20 years how that generation
Yeah. They'll be like,
receives
"What's
it.
happening?"
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Michelle, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being on with me tonight. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Wow, thank you for having me. This was great. This was great.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
was,
have to hang out at New York Comic Con.
yeah, absolutely. I'll be there all 4 days. I stay at my sister's because she lives nearby. She works on Broadway, so it's a
Oh,
little bit
that
easier
yeah,
for me.
that is very
Um,
nice. Got the hookup.
yep, yeah, why not? um, but yeah, I'll be there. I will. Oh, good lord, there's gonna be so much to do. That's why. Hell,
Yeah, it's I'm trying to mentally prepare. Plus, I'm working it, so yeah.
it's a whole different ball game when you work it. Trust me,
Yes.
I know, I know. I one whole day at Artist Alley when I was working, not just from Peach Momoko, but the next day it was all day with Jim Lee during his
Oh
own private
my
booths
god.
area.
I
My
saw, yeah,
God.
yeah. It's wild. Artist
And of
Alley
course,
is like amazing though.
yeah. And of course, working with CGC or PSA, when they come out and I have to coordinate with them with the person getting something autographed and something like that. It's like, okay, you
Got
stand
to get the
here,
witness over
this.
there. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah. I
It'll
feel
be
you.
fun. It'll be fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. As far as it goes, if you want to learn more about Michelle, you can follow her on Instagram, which I have scrolling at the bottom of the screen right there. Um, of all things, again, thank you so much for sharing your world within this toy community of mine. It is such a pleasure to know that you know you enjoy the same things that I talk about on a daily basis.
I love it. I could talk it all day long too.
Right? It's nuts, but it's been great. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you again. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you're new here, please subscribe, please follow. I would greatly appreciate it. But guys, have a good night. Michelle, do you have any last words to say?
No, I'll see you guys on the con floor.
Cool. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.